Valley's AM 12 KXOL Central.
I'm Toddy, NFL Network now on the Westwood One Radio Network. The 2021 NFL preseason officially kicked Thursday night. Steelers topping the Cowboys 16-3 in the Hall of Fame game in Canton. Neither Dak Prescott or Ben Roethlisberger played in the game, but Steelers first Najee Harris had 2 yards rushing on 7 carries, while Dallas first-rounder Micah Parsons had 3 tackles and 8 recovery in his debut. Elsewhere, Vikings quarterback Kirk Cousins practiced Thursday after missing the past few days due to being a close contact of a COVID-positive teammate. Cousins has vowed to better follow all league COVID protocols moving forward. And is there a quarterback controversy brewing in Foxborough? Patriots rookie Mac Jones has been getting more first-team reps the past few days than Cam Newton. When asked if he's concerned about his status as the starter, Newton replied, quote, "I don't get involved in the reps. I just do what I'm asked." This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Stream all your favorites with the Disney Bundle.
What did you expect?
Disney Plus has Loki and Luca. Hulu has originals like Summer of Soul and Love Victor. And ESPN Plus has exciting UFC matchups and new episodes of Stephen A's World. Sign up at DisneyPlus.com and get the Disney Bundle for $13.99 a month. Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus. Get the Disney Bundle today. Includes Hulu ad-supported plan. Terms apply. See DisneyPlus.com for details.
Have you wanted to speak a new language but thought it'd be too difficult or take too much time? Then try Babbel. In just 15 minutes a day, Babbel teaches you conversations that you will actually use. With 14 languages and lesson topics like travel, business, relationships, and more, you'll learn what matters most to you. Babbel. Language for life. Learn a new language with ease. Go to Babbel.com to try for free. That's BABBEL.com.
Well, it's a hot and sticky day in my neighborhood. What about yours, Gene?
Not nearly as bad as yesterday or the day before.
Okay, actually, according to the readings, the humidity is up a bit.
Really? It's
Maybe you've
worse?
just adjusted.
Maybe so. Yeah, I walked out this morning. I mean, there was definitely some humidity in the air, but yesterday.
Yeah, like 84 degrees, 84% relative humidity.
Right now?
Yeah.
Well, I guess because they're balanced out,
Yeah.
1-to-1 on each side, it made it feel better.
Yeah, that's a poker hand to bet on, right? A pair of 8s, a pair of 4s?
Yeah.
84, 8 and 4, 8 and 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Poker hand.
Yeah. A pair of 2 pair, right?
I've never really played. I played poker when I was in high school on the bus coming home from a ball game. And it only took me one time to decide that I don't play poker.
Yeah. Well, yes. There are some things that you learn early.
Yeah, and that was one of them. I took a good lesson and a good waxing from a few friends, and that was it. That's all that I had to know.
And that way you stayed friends, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Are you, well, let's see. Let's look back in history. On this date in 1787 at the Constitutional Convention in Philadelphia, debate began on the first draft of the U.S. Constitution.
A historic time.
Yes. I wonder whatever happened to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And on this date in 1945, the American B-29 bomber, known as the Enola Gay, dropped the first atomic bomb on an inhabited area. The bomb was dropped on Hiroshima, Japan.
Yeah.
So, that's what happened on this date in history.
That took care of that, huh?
Well, it took one more. A couple of days later.
Yep.
Over Nagasaki. Yeah. Let's see. Birthdays. Are you ready?
I'm ready. We got some.
Okay. Actor, director Peter Bonerz is 82. You would know the face. He was Bob Newhart's dentist friend on the Bob Newhart Show.
His dentist friend.
Yeah. Okay. Actor Luis Sorel is 80. Actor Ray Buktanika is 77. And actor Dorian Harewood, 70. Actor Catherine Hicks, 69.
Did you say Catherine was a hick?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, from Arkansas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actor Stephanie Kramer is 64. Actor Faith Prince, 63. Randy DeBarge of DeBarge is 62. Actor Leland Orser is 60. Actor Michelle Yeoh is 58. Actor Jeremy Ratchford, 55. Actor Benito Martinez is 52. Also, actor Marin Dungy is 49. Singer Jerry Halliwell of the Spice Girls is 48. Actor Jason O'Mara is 48. Actor Vera Farmiga is 47. Well, it must be related.
Must be.
Actor Soleil Moon Frye, Punky Brewster, is 44.
Okay.
Okay. Actor Melissa George is 44. Actor Leslie Odom Jr. from Hamilton is 39. Local birthdays coming up.
It's the grand opening of the Grocery Outlet Bargain Center in the Valley Plaza, El Centro. Hi, I'm Tracy Lyon Ramirez. Stop by Saturday between 11 a.m. and 1. I'll be broadcasting from the store. You can enter to win groceries from Grocery Outlet. Also a $500 Shiloh and getaway from Kxo Radio. That's happening on Saturday, 11 to 1 at the brand new Grocery Outlet Bargain Center. That's 1537 West Main Street in the Valley Plaza Center, El Centro. I'll see you there.
Let's celebrate our birthdays. Happy birthday, A.J. Silva, Oscar Garcia, Jonah Ibarra, Kennedy Pectel, Arturo Tamayo, Juan Villegas, Tammy Foy, Socorro Guzman, Ashley Caldwell, Carmen Betancourt, Chris Weeks, David McLean, Marcos Ceja, Cora Guzman, and Clarissa Cart. Happy birthday from KXO. Okay, celebrate all weekend, right?
That's right.
Okay.
Party all the while that you can.
Yeah. You might just as well. Yeah, and, Gabe Lemmers explained to me what he means when he says party responsibly.
Mm-hmm.
It means don't spill your drink.
Yeah, that's pretty right on.
Yeah. Gabe is good about that.
Good for you, Gabe.
Okay, anything exciting planned for the weekend?
Well, I'm going to try to stay cool. I don't know about you, but that's a job in itself.
I will try and stay cool, but I've got some things that I really need to do outside, and I'm going to have to do them early.
Yep, I was going to say, take advantage Saturday morning, early.
Yeah.
And if you have to on Sunday, well, maybe you can get those things done before it gets sweltering hot.
And then tomorrow I will be at the grocery outlet store.
That's right.
With Tracy.
Somebody's
got to keep an eye on her.
11 o'clock or something like that?
From 11 to 1.
1, okay.
Yeah.
That's in the Valley Plaza.
In the Valley Plaza. So,
I wondered if some people are saying, what? The Valley Plaza? I wonder if they know that was the reference of that location forever.
And it's still called the Valley Plaza. It's at Imperial in Maine.
I second the motion.
Okay. We've got news.
We do. We got haystacks in the news this morning, where there were haystacks.
Okay. Film at 11.
Yeah, follow the smoke.
Yes. It's World in California News headlines right now, brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales, for service, you call your friends in the air conditioning business at Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
CBS News Brief. The economy added 943,000 jobs last month. The jobless rate dropped from 5.9% to 5.4%. Bankrate's Greg McBride.
Despite this improvement, we still have a ways to go. The economy's 5.7 million jobs short of the pre-pandemic level. Yes, that's a notable improvement from where we were a month ago. The momentum is moving in the right direction.
Despite the COVID surge, lawmakers in Arkansas have just adjourned a special session without lifting a ban on mask mandates for kids and staff and Washington Public Schools. Education Secretary Miguel Cardona.
They've had disrupted learning. We owe it to our students to get them in their schools safely. We owe it to our educators. We keep thanking educators. Well, let's show them that we appreciate them by keeping them safe.
New Jersey's governor is signing a school mask mandate. Northern California's massive Dixie wildfire ripping through more communities. This woman and her family had to flee their home in Chester.
We'll be okay. They'll get new toys and everything. It's just memories.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news: the Dixie Fire in Northern California growing to more than 360,000 acres, containment at 35%. Plumas County Sheriff Todd Johns saying his heart is crushed by the devastation in his hometown of Greenville.
Despite efforts of firefighters, aerial resources, and law enforcement, the fire spread into the community of Greenville and caused mass destruction.
More than 100 homes believed to have been lost when the fire burned through the area Wednesday. Still 0% containment on the River Fire in Placer and Nevada counties, where authorities are urging those who have been told to evacuate to do so. Now, Santa Clara County health officials confirming a couple of cases of the Delta Plus COVID variant. Not a surprise, as Dr. Yvonne Maldonado at Stanford School of Medicine.
Viruses that can adapt more readily to humans are just going to survive better. And we just know that that's going to continue to happen as long as viruses are circulating.
State Department of Health Services saying yesterday that healthcare employees in the state must be fully vaccinated by September 30th. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning. For all your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Lock Air Conditioning today.
Sadness and misery, I don't feel either of these. I'm in a good mood.
A heart-healthy diet.
Oh, hey, Buzz.
Okay, well, let's try it again.
Late is always too late. And that the clock doesn't stop just because you're missing a part. Grainger offers supplies and solutions for every industry. And our Keep Stock Inventory Management Solutions help ensure you have the right stuff in the right place at exactly the right time. Visit Grainger.com/keepstock to learn more. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
It's page one of the local news. Page one is service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Taking a look at the latest in local news, the numbers are in for COVID-19. George Gale has the story.
The latest numbers are released by the County Public Health Department. According to the latest information, there are now 257 active cases of COVID-19 in Imperial County. Just a couple of months ago, active cases were reported at around 54. The good news, only 8 COVID-19 positive patients are hospitalized. 2 are in intensive care. 198 of the cases are the result of one of the 4 variants reported in the county. There have been 9 cases of the Delta variant reported locally. According to the state metrics for Imperial County, positivity rate 7-day average is at 6.1%. New cases per day per 100,000 population is at 10.10. There have now been a total of 221,152 COVID-19 vaccine doses administered in Imperial County. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Imperial Irrigation District set a new record for peak electricity demand on Wednesday of this week. The 1-hour peak reached 1,133 megawatts between 4 and 5 p.m. That eclipses the previous record of 1,123 megawatts, which occurred on August 14th of 2020. The official high temperature in the Imperial Valley was 119. IID General Manager Henry Martinez said the system held well. IID met the Wednesday energy demand despite the loss of one generating unit. Additional standby mobile generators were available, but were not needed. KXO News Time 7:43.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro suggest the works, including tire rotation and pressure check, brake inspection, fluid top-off, battery test, filter check, belts and hoses check, and synthetic blend oil change with up to 6 quarts of Motorcraft oil plus oil filter. You can't beat the works. Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane in Brawley and El Centro, ready to serve.
Continuing with more local news, the case was dismissed and charges dropped. Here's more on that story.
Brawley police officer Ricardo Gabriel Valdez was in court recently. It was a preliminary examination. Valdez was facing charges of rape on a victim unconscious at the time, sexual battery, burglary, and assault on a public officer, or by a public officer. Preliminary examination was being held in the Superior Court in Brawley. Instead of a preliminary examination, prosecution moved to dismiss the case in the interest of justice. They said charges had been filed based on evidence available at that time. As more evidence came in, it became evident a dismissal was the right thing to do. They said the new evidence reportedly called into question the credibility of the complaining witness. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And that will conclude this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Before you head out on that road trip, that weekend getaway, make sure that your car is running right. Head into Quick Lane and tell them you want the works.
1 to get ready.
We're ready.
2 to get set.
Tables are set.
And 3 to go.
Let's go.
Burgers and Beer is ready for you. We are open, and our meals are fresh and made to your order. We are set. Our tables are set. Our condiment trays are fresh, stocked, and chilled. Our doors are open, and it's go time. Come in and enjoy all your favorites at Burgers and Beer. The bacon is sizzling, the fries are frying, the burgers are cooking, and all the beverages are ice cold. It's a good day at Burgers and Beer.
Page 2 of the local news and weather, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance, life insurance, auto and home insurance as well.
Haystack fire was just off Interstate 8 on Wednesday night. Here's more on that story.
The fires were encountered Wednesday night. They're located next to eastbound Interstate 8 at West Side Road. County Fire says unless the fires start to spread, they are going to let the fires burn themselves out. They say that could take days to happen. For years, it has been the policy of the county fire department concerning haystack fires. Unless the fires are threatening structures or anything else, it is best just to let them burn themselves out. Cause of the fires will be investigated. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Well, the state of California will require all healthcare workers be vaccinated. The order includes long-term care workers as well. The California Department of Public Health announced the order on Thursday. The health department says all workers affected by the order have until September 30th to be fully vaccinated. Imperial County Area Agency on Aging Advisory Council meeting has been canceled. George Gale has more on this story.
It has been canceled. A meeting was scheduled for August 19th at the Imperial County Workforce Development Office. The next regular meeting will be held September 16th at the same location. Be advised that all COVID-19 guidelines required by the local public health department at the time of the meeting will be followed. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Well, it's an end of the summer event. It's sponsored by the County of Imperial. The Splash Bash will be held Saturday at Sunbeam Lake. The event will start at 11 a.m. The 2-hour event will feature snow cones and more. It will be open to anyone who wants to attend. Sunbeam Lake is located on Sunbeam Lake Road, just outside of Sealy, and can be accessed from Interstate 8 or Evan Hughes Highway. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
It's nice to explore your options when it comes to buying insurance, no matter what you're looking for. David H. West Insurance Services offers it all. And being an independent broker, we have many companies to choose from. We continue providing Medicare, life, and health plans, and now offer auto, home, and commercial insurance. David H. West Insurance Services can find the right insurance to fit your needs and budget. And best of all, a staff who cares about you. So don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call David H. West Insurance Services at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411 for a free insurance review. That's 352-3411.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
The National Weather Service says a gradual cooling trend continues into early next week. Meanwhile, there will be a slow increase in storm chances, and that will increase through the middle of next week. 112 the high yesterday, 87 the low. Sunny and hot today with a high near 111. Southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 82. Southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Sunny and hot on Saturday with a high near 111. Light wind becoming south about 5 miles an hour. Sunday will be sunny with a high near 109. Southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. 86 degrees downtown, 79% our relative humidity. Wind out of the east-southeast at 5 to 10 miles an hour. Air quality is good throughout the valley, except right at the border. Elevated PM 2.5 has made moderate air quality right at the border. Page 2 of the local news brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. You can see David, you can see Jose. You can get answers about health insurance and Medicare supplemental coverage.
Pioneers
Pre-order most any Polaris ATV,
Ranger,
Ranger, and General models straight from the factory and built specifically for you. Demand is high while inventory is going fast. Pre-order today with Liberty Motorsports, and you are moved to the top of the delivery list. Do not wait for a standard model, as dealers have no control over when they will be delivered. Get started now. Ride sooner. At Liberty Motorsports, we are here to help you find the ride you desire. Always wear a helmet, never drink and ride. See dealer for full details. Liberty Motorsports, your Polaris dealer, 1999 Arizona Avenue in Yuma.
And it's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. Are you ready for some football? Yeah, well, they played a game. The Hall of Fame game last night. The Steelers whipped the Cowboys 16-3. Yeah, and it was an exhibition. Most of the really good players didn't play. Anyway, Tom Brady will be in the peanut gallery when Peyton Manning is enshrined in the Pro Football Hall of Fame on Sunday. Yeah, Peyton will be surrounded by many former teammates and coaches, and Tom Brady, one of his toughest competitors. Meanwhile, Dallas Cowboys owner and general manager Jerry Jones did not say when it would happen, but he did mention that Jimmy Johnson will be inducted into the team's Ring of Honor. Jerry, you know what? I think you as owner should fire you as general manager and bring in somebody with a clue. Minnesota Vikings quarterback Kirk Cousins says he will follow NFL's COVID-19 protocols to avoid contracting the virus or being deemed a close contact ahead of returning to practice Thursday after being activated off the reserve COVID-19 list. And we'll be back with baseball after this.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
And baseball, an abbreviated schedule. The Angels shut out the Rangers 5-0. Marlins over the Mets 4-2. Tigers trumped the Red Sox 8-1. Rockies nipped the Cubs 6-5. It went 10 innings before the Giants outlasted the Diamondbacks 5-4. Phillies edged the Nationals 7-6. Yankees beat the Mariners 5-3. Blue Jays blanked the Indians 3-0. Reds rolled. They topped the Pirates 7-4. Royals edged the White Sox 3-2. Twins topped the Astros 5-3. And Braves beat the Cardinals 8-4. Meanwhile, the administrative leave for Los Angeles Dodgers pitcher Trevor Bauer was extended a fourth time, this time by an extra 7 days through August 13th, according to the league. A civil hearing for the temporary restraining order that was obtained against Bauer will begin 3 days after that in LA Superior Court. The hearing, which was twice granted a continuance at the request of Bauer's legal team, is scheduled for August 16th through the 19th. Meanwhile, in Tokyo, it was the U.S. women's basketball team earning a chance to play for a 7th consecutive gold medal. Yeah, the ladies beat Serbia 79-59, and we'll move on. And speaking of the Olympics, Allison Felix set the Olympic record for women's track and field medals when she won her 10th with a bronze in the 400 meters Friday at the Tokyo Olympics. Felix matched Carroll Lewis's overall Olympic track and field record and passed Merlene Aude of Jamaica for the women's mark. And American women's beach volleyball tandem, April Ross and Alex Klinneman, won gold. We've got Olympic updates throughout the day through the closing on Sunday, right here on AM 1230. Sports Time brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. Financial news and a brief look at weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Taking a look at Wall Street, the U.S. economy added 943,000 jobs in July, and the unemployment rate fell to 5.4%, a new low of the pandemic era, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. It was the biggest job gain since August of last year, when more than 1 million positions were added back, and more than the economists had expected. The June jobs gains was revised up as well to 938,000 positions added. And the economy continues to reopen, but according to other analysts, still a long way to go. The hospitality and leisure industries decimated by lockdown measures last year, were once again the biggest contributors of job gains, accounting for more than a third of the total. Some 253,000 jobs were added in restaurants and bars alone last month. While the rampant growth is great news, the industry is still down 1.7 million jobs from February of last year. What's happening on Wall Street? Mixed signals. The Dow up 113 points at 35,177. The S&P 500 up 2 at 4431. The Nasdaq off 86 points at 14,810. Gold down $43.80 an ounce, and oil off 24 cents a barrel.
Southwest Security Company is a locally owned security company protecting your property or your business, and now offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Plus, they added Southwest Postal with post office boxes you can access 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, with shipping services too, using DHL, UPS, and FedEx. They're conveniently located at the corner of Heil and 4th Street in El Centro, and if you need something notarized, they can do that too. You can count on Southwest Security and Southwest Postal for 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
Today will be sunny and hot with a high near 111, southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 82, southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Saturday, sunny and hot with a high near 111, light winds, then turning out of the south about 5 miles an hour. We've got 87 degrees, 75% relative humidity, wind out of the east-southeast at 7 to 10 miles an hour. Air quality good everywhere except right at the border where it's moderate. Financial news and the weather brought to you this morning by Southwest Security Services, offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil, El Centro.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services, from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. They'll take care of the problem right. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 56 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789 or 344-2533 on the north end. Roto-Rooter, when drains don't work, we do.
KXO. El Centro, California.
Is CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Steve Kathan. A strong economic signal. The government says employers added 943,000 jobs last month. CBS's Jill Schlesinger says it's a showing that exceeded expectations.
Leisure and hospitality that continues to lead the way. 380,000 jobs created in that sector, about 2/3 in restaurants and bars. The sector as a whole is still down 1.7 million jobs from the pre-pandemic period. That's about a 10% drop.
United Airlines is telling its 70,000 workers they'll have to get vaccinated to stay on the job. Same for more than 2 million healthcare workers in California. CBS's Cammie McCormick says the rise in COVID cases fueled by the Delta variant has led to more people looking to get tested.
Remember those massive testing sites of several months ago?
We're getting back to our 2020 days where we were having the drive-through clinics.
In the meantime, many Americans are searching for tests wherever they're available.
I think it's really important. I don't think we're out of the woods yet.
And many of those showing up for tests are fully vaccinated. Jason Connell of Cambridge Innovation Center in Massachusetts.
A lot of our guests will sort of say like, oh, I've been vaccinated, but my daughter was exposed to school, or I've been vaccinated, but I have got the sniffles or a cough.
Many existing testing sites are now expanding their hours.
Out of California, CBS's Jonathan Vigliotti has the latest on the destructive Dixie Fire.
Fierce flames destroyed more buildings in multiple communities as the wind-whipped blaze swirled above the tree line. Buildings in the town of Canyon Dam were also seen in flames after the Dixie Fire leveled the historic town of Greenville Wednesday. Just roughly 100 miles to the south, the fast-moving river fire has forced some 6,000 evacuations.
5 children, all younger than 10, home without an adult, died in an apartment building fire in East St. Louis, Illinois. George McClellan is the assistant fire chief.
It's kids. They are blamelessness, and they're just
they're just kids, and it's tough.
Not our proudest moment is how Spirit Airlines CEO Ted Christie describes a week where the company has canceled more than 1,700 flights because of weather and staff shortages.
We're doing our best to make up for that, and I believe we have, so that those people are either where they belong, where they're in a hotel, or afforded the option to go somewhere else.
Well, better sit down with a cup of coffee for this one. There's where the price of coffee could soon be going up. Futures prices have doubled over the past year. There have been shipping issues, and Brazil has been hit with drought and frost. Wall Street right now, the Dow is up 139 points. This is CBS News.
CBS News Radio is your home for breaking news. With our team of reporters around the country and the world, we give you the coverage you can trust.
I am one of thousands of women with metastatic breast cancer, or MBC, which is breast cancer that has spread to other parts of the body.
I am living in the moment and taking Ibrance, palbociclib.
Ibrance 125 milligram tablets with an aromatase inhibitor is for postmenopausal women or for men with HR-positive, HER2-negative MBC as the first hormonal-based therapy.
Be in your moment. Ask your doctor about Ibrance and visit Ibrance.com.
Ibrance may cause low white blood cell counts that may lead to serious infections. Ibrance may cause severe inflammation of the lungs. Both of these can lead to death. Tell your doctor right away if you have new or worsening symptoms, including trouble breathing, shortness of breath, cough, or chest pain. Before taking Ibrance, tell your doctor if you have fever, chills, or other signs of infection, liver or kidney problems, are or plan to become pregnant, or are breastfeeding. Common side effects include low red blood cell and low platelet counts, infections, tiredness, nausea, sore mouth, abnormalities in liver blood tests, diarrhea, hair thinning or loss, vomiting, rash, and loss of appetite.
The Tokyo Summer Olympics are heading into their final weekend.
The day began here with Americans April Ross and Alex Kleiman taking gold in beach volleyball over Australia. Kleiman, after the match,
I feel like the U.S. has such a legacy in beach volleyball, and just to be able to join that legacy is a huge honor.
And other American women moved closer to gold. The U.S. women's basketball team and volleyball squad both advanced to gold medal matches. Steve Futterman, CBS News, at the Summer Olympics in Tokyo.
Baseball's Houston Astros say J.R. Richard, the towering pitcher who dominated the game for them in the 1970s, has died at 71. His career was cut short by a stroke in 1980, not long after he started in the All-Star game. Richard was 6'8" with a 100-mile-an-hour fastball and a wild delivery. Teammate Enos Cabell says Richard probably would be in the Hall of Fame if his career did not end at age 30. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
The pandemic's reminded us we live in a sea of airborne germs that can assault us with every breath. Your nose is the body's first line of defense by helping filter out allergens, bacteria, and viruses before they reach your lungs. But like any air filter, the more clogged up it gets, the less it works. So how do you clean your nose? I'm Martin Hoke, and I didn't invent nasal irrigation. The neti pot's been around thousands of years, but I did invent Navage to make cleaning your nose easy. Navage uses powered suction to flush out mucus and germs that cause congestion, or worse, can make you sick. Over 2 million people use Navage to breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and feel healthier without drugs. Navage has over 70,000 online reviews averaging 4.7 stars because it works and it's easy to use. Go to Navage.com or find Navage at Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Bed Bath, and Target. Now available with eucalyptus for a spa-like experience. Navage, Navage. Clean nose, healthy life.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
I always have my music on.
With Carroll Buckley.
I can't go a day without it.